Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up? And today I'm gonna be talking about the Allegiant movie. So I saw Allegiant yesterday on opening day and wow, Allegiant, my goodness, it was so bad. But in my opinion, I don't think it was as bad as Insurgent. Insurgent just sucks, but I think Allegiant was just a smidge better. Like, it's still bad, but just a little better than Insurgent. If you haven't seen Allegiant yet, I will leave now because I'm about to go into spoilers since this is the third movie and I really can't go into a synopsis for it if you haven't seen the other films. So goodbye, not spoilery people. Go see the movie and I wish you luck, man, because it's really bad. So I mean, good luck watching it. So bye, not spoilery people. Okay. So the Allegiant movie, where do I even begin? Oh my goodness, that first scene, that first fortress scene with them climbing up the building, you guys, that was literally like the scene from Divergent with the Ferris wheel, except they were climbing up a building. And I was just like, what even is this? They probably did that scene because the writers probably had no good ideas. So they were probably just like, hey, everyone likes that Ferris wheel scene, so let's put that in Allegiant, except let's let them climb up a building. Even though that scene was exactly like the Ferris wheel scene, like they literally said the same lines from Divergent, I still liked it because it was Fortress and they kissed and it was cute and I love them. Oh my goodness, these whole trials they were doing in the beginning, dang, those people were just yelling at people like kill, 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 and I was just like, oh my gosh. And poor Max, was that his name? He was working with Janine, and when he was like, I don't want to die, and then, bang, he died. I was just like, well, dang. Evelyn, oh, I don't like her at all, and I forgot who said it. Was it Four who said it? I don't remember, but someone was like, oh, you're gonna turn into Janine. And I was just like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, she is the new Janine. I don't remember who said that. Was it Peter or Tobias? I don't know, but I don't like Evelyn because she is like Janine, except not as bad as Janine, but she's doing like the same stuff Janine was doing. Oh my goodness, it was so bad. Throughout this whole movie, I forgot like everyone's names. Like when they said Caleb, I was like, who in the world is Caleb? And then I realized that's Beatrice's brother, and I was just like, oh yeah, right, Caleb, yeah, you're still here, you're still alive. Speaking of Caleb, I felt so bad for him when he was in the cage and he was yelling for Tris. He was just like, don't let me die, and then Tris just left. I was just like, oh my gosh, but it was okay because Tobias saved him, and then it looked like he shot Caleb, but he didn't, and they escaped, and oh, it was so nice. I really liked the bond between Caleb and Tris in this whenever they were just like, I'm doing it because we're family. I was just like, oh. Okay, I have to talk about this. My goodness, the land beyond the wall. I swear, my theory was right. It is literally Mars. Caleb kept talking about how it was radioactive, then it started like raining like blood, and I was just like, this is Mars. Land beyond the wall, it's Mars. We made Earth, Mars. It was so weird when they were walking, all of a sudden there was like the invisible wall, and then the invisible wall opened, and then all those people were there, and I was just like, oh my goodness, where did you come from? And then the soldiers look like red ants, aliens. They're weird. I never liked those soldiers at all, and oh, the land beyond the wall, so weird. Oh my goodness, one of the best parts about this film was when after they took their showers and they're all sitting watching that like little like video about what's happened in the past 200 years. My goodness, that video is like Living of the Land from Epcot. You know that ride? You know, and the voice, it just sounded like the guy from Living of the Land, and just the video felt like Living of the Land. I was just like, my goodness, I was dying. Those showers were so weird. When they put the glob over Tris, I was just like, what even is this? And then she was like frozen, and then it like melted off her, and then she was like detoxized or something. I don't know, it was so weird. My goodness. The people who live behind the wall are so mean and scary, and I read Allegiant almost 2 years ago, so I remember like nothing from the book, except for the ending, of course, because who could forget that? But I don't remember the people being that bad. I mean, yes, the people working there were evil, but like, I don't remember like the Fringe? Was that what it was called? I don't even know. That name was so weird and messed up, and everyone was bad. I was just like, what is happening? Oh my goodness, that Nita girl? I'm pretty sure that Nita girl was in the book, and I don't remember if I like Nita or not, but I'm pretty sure Nita was more important in the book, but in the movie, she was kind of just there for a few scenes, then she kind of just disappeared. I was just like, where'd she go? Oh my goodness, we finally meet that Edgar guy. Remember how last year, before like Insurgent started filming, they were like, oh, we're gonna give Tris a love interest, his name's gonna be Edgar. Well, we met him. I don't remember if he was in Insurgent or not, but he was in this. I was just like, dude, you're the guy who was gonna fall in love with Tris, and thank goodness you did it. Am I the only one who thought Edgar died when they were outside of the wall, and then Tris and the gang found the people, and then Edgar was there with his car, and then the car like exploded, it was in the air, and I thought he was dead, but he wasn't. He was just fine. Like, he survived so many things. I was just like, dude, how are you still living? Oh my goodness, I have to talk about this character, David? I hate David. I don't know how much I hated David in the book because I read that book such a long time ago, but movie David, I just want to strangle him. Literally, David at one point said he was on everyone's side at one point, but then he was just backstabbing all of them. It was just doing his own little thing with the whole memory serum. Like, you know, at first it sounded like he was with the Allegiant, and then bam, backstab. And then it was like he was with Evelyn, but then kind of backstab because the memory serum was going to affect everyone. It was going in the vault, and David, I hate you. That scene at the end though, when Tris and Tobias were hugging each other and David was right there, I was just like, dude, I swear if you like touch him or anything, I know he can't touch them because he was in the thingy watching them, but just him being there, I was just like, what even is this? The ending actually kind of made me want to watch more. I was just like, but what even is this? This is a cliffhanger. Don't do this to me. Like, what's David gonna do? And just, that's so weird because I didn't like this movie. But then you get to the end, I was just like, I want more, and I'm just like, what? Oh my goodness, speaking of Four and Tris, their relationship was really like their relationship in the book, because I remember them fighting all the time in Allegiant because, you know, Tris believed them, but Tobias believed something else, and you know, Tobias was right, because Tris isn't dumb, but she is, and Tobias is like right all the time. He knew what was going on. Tobias was like the only smart person in this movie. Poor Tobias. Tris didn't believe her. Then she went into the egg plane thingy helicopter with David. Then Tobias went to the bigger helicopter plane thingy bob, and then it crashed, and I thought he was gonna die, but somehow he miraculously survived and killed all those other people, and I was just like, wow, that is really a miracle. I think the relationship between Four and Tris was like the only thing that stayed true from the book, because they did fight in Allegiant and they made out a lot. Like, they would fight and then 5 seconds later they would be making out and be a-okay. The reunion at the end was so sweet, and how Tris was just like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have trusted him. Then she told him she loved him, and I was just like, oh, all the Four Tris feels. Oh my goodness, at the end with Evelyn and Peter, I cannot believe Peter like backstabbed us again. He's always backstabbing. I'm just like, Peter, why? Peter did this just because he could get a better job. And in the end, he didn't like get a better job. And I was just like, Peter, oh. Speaking of Peter, Peter was the best part of this movie. And I remember in my inserted movie review, I said Peter was the best part, and I'll say it again, Peter was the best part of Allegiant because he is so funny. I love movie Peter. I hate book Peter, but movie Peter, it was so funny at the end when he's outside of the wall and is just trying to get through the invisible wall. And he's just like, I did your dirty work, now give me a job, let me in. And then when like the building exploded and like the wall opened, I think it did, and Peter's just like, yes, and started running. It was great. This whole memory serum thing, I remember the memory serum from the book, and I remember Peter getting it, but I don't remember if in the book they were going to release all of the memory serum onto everyone. Like, did that happen? Because I don't remember, but that was really weird. And then when the memory serum like started going through the vents in the vault, and Evelyn and Peter were like, what even is happening right now? I was just like, haha, that's what you get for turning on memory serum. When Tris went down in there into like the sewers, I guess, and then David's face was there, and then he was like, he could close the doors in the sewer from where he was from. I was just like, David, stop it now. And it was okay because she had her little droid thingies, and the droids found where the memory serum was being released, and then she shot through the wall, and then it stopped, and it was pretty cool. I will admit that scene was pretty cool. Now I know from what I've said previously in this movie review, it kind of sounds like I like this movie, but I don't, because these special effects in this movie were so bad. That scene when Caleb is in his little thingy doing his job, and then he's like standing on the train tracks, and then the train's coming, and then the train goes through him. Oh my goodness, I'm cringing over that because the effects in that were so bad. Don't even get me started on those blobs when they first get to the land, and they're like, oh, we're gonna put you in these blob thingies so you don't get like toxins there or something. They put the blobs on them. Oh my goodness, it was awful. Just this movie, oh man, it was, wow, it was one interesting movie, man. Oh wow, it was so bad. If only this was the last movie, because it felt like the last one, because the war was happening and everyone was fighting, and then the memory serum happened, but then they stopped it and everyone was okay, and it felt like the last one. You know, with the message and everyone standing on the building, it felt like the last one. But then of course David has to show up, and that's like setting up the plot for Ascendant. I don't know if I'm looking forward to the movie Ascendant or not. Like, I kind of am, because I really want to know why David was there, but I'm kind of not, because these movies are so bad, and I just hate putting myself through these. But this movie, wow, yeah, it was one interesting movie. Yeah, probably never going to see it again. But that, my friends, were my overall thoughts and feels on the Allegiant movie, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more movie reviews from me, you can click the subscribe button down below. I'm Courtney, and I'll see you next time with a new video soon, so I will see you then, so goodbye, yo!